Yeah, what's up, my friend? Yeah, so glad to come here again to talk about some new thing that will blow your mind. This is gonna blow your mind off, man. You know, a couple of days ago, I made a video about how I created a kind of automation EA, that I put on my chart. Okay, so I know that most of you guys will be waiting, expecting to see some kind of results that this EA will do, if it works or not. So I did not make any other video because I've been actually waiting for the cut of this moving average, okay, where this EA is programmed to operate. Now, as you can see, we have, at least you can see this mark. This is a sign of a kind of EA opens a trade. You see that? Now, at this moving average crossover, okay, now what I want to talk about here is that when you look at how price have traveled, making some kind of zigzag movement, okay, but as you can see, it's a proof that yeah, the trend is gonna change, okay, but eventually the moving average crossover happened and we got one position open by our EA. This is the kind of best entry that I always talk about. I always talk about a kind of best entry as it happens. You understand? It's gonna look as if you are right inside the market. You are waiting. It's like you have your own watchman waiting to take the order as the moves happen. Okay, it's a different thing from when I think that the price is gonna change or the trend is gonna change, or when I know that the trend is gonna change. There's two difference between these two things. Okay, I've been in this forex business to know and to understand that it's high time you stop thinking. To know is the best. To know, and when you know, you need a fast activation. You need to be active and get yourself a kind of head in the market. Okay, and if you have a strategy and you cannot build it and put it into an EA to stand in the market for you, I think you are still missing it. Because as a human, we are bound to make mistakes. Okay, we make mistakes. We're bothered by a lot of things in our mind. We cannot be perfect, even if we know how to trade. You might come here today and manually you open the trade because you think, okay, the trend is going to change. That's right, good. Now, eventually, another pair tomorrow might behave as if it's going to go change, and you have the criteria that okay, that is your own criteria for a change to happen in the market, and you jump into that market, and then it never change, it reverts against you. But when you put your strategy into a kind of EA that helps you to stay in the market like a standman, like a watchman, that the only thing it's gonna do is when that crossover happens, that is when he will operate, not when he thinks the price is running away. I know some traders who trade this kind of strategy like a moving average crossover. The moving average is just resting on each other. They have not yet crossed. This trader opens a trade because he feels like yes, within 2 hours the moving average will cross. Eventually the price bounce back and the moving average separate from each other. Now, If you got an automation system that you automate your strategy, you understand. The EA will only do what you instruct him to do, never do otherwise. You are the human. You are the one who do otherwise. You are the one who sabotage against yourself in this trading business. You sabotage yourself. You are the one bothered by some kind of human feeling or emotional feeling or stress, like something happens to you, you put it in your head. You are the one who lost in the market yesterday, and today you want to come and revenge. It's you. The EA has no feeling, has no thinking. What it does is what you say, hey, do this when this happens. That is what it's going to do. It's going to do it at the right time. The time it has done it today, exactly at the same entry spot with the same instruction, is what it will do every day. But you as human, do this today, tomorrow you do something else. This is why you're gonna be losing in the Forex industry. Well, I believe in the concept. I came to believe the concept that says that system wins, the human fail. Yes, human will always fail. The human will always fail, and the system will always win. If you don't believe in system, then I think in this Forex industry, I think you're still messing around. You're still playing with your emotion. You're still playing with your money. You understand? You're playing with your money. So, a lot of reason why I'm talking about all these things, about you trying to get your strategy and know exactly what works for you, go and put it in EA and let it work for you better. A lot of people have been scammed in this Forex industry. They have been scammed. They want to see result. You want to see the result of another person. This person go forge a fake result and show you because you want to see result, and you got scammed. Why will you be moved by the result of another person? Why can't you show your own results to others? This is my result. What is generating the result for me? And you can point to your EA and say, yeah, this is my EA pointing, making the result for me. You understand? So, you know, everything about this Forex market is just like, you have to know your point of entry and your point of exit. When I say your point of exit, you know, I got a guy who asked me a question. He said, yeah, brother, I'm on the 15-minute time frame, same like you, but actually I don't know where to exit. He said, before I exit, the market have gone against me. He said the 15-minute time frame moves so fast. Okay, now I think I'm gonna address this in this video. How you think? How are you gonna think? Every time frame move fast. Go and look at the daily swing when you apply a moving average. Okay, before the moving average come to cross over, the daily price have dived far away from what you are expecting. Okay, the only thing you need to know in your head is how this price move. Like in this 15-minute time frame, I told you in the last video that it only takes a week. It doesn't last a week. Even by the time it goes up to like 3, 4, 5 days, you would have seen it trying to turn around, like trying to change. Okay, then there's something you're gonna calculate. The 15-minute time frame does not move more than 150 pips. Yeah, it doesn't move 150 pips. It will never move more than 150 pips. If you take a look at from here to here, between 150 pips to 200 pips. Okay, so now when you say, okay, it's gonna move between 150 pips to 200 pips within a week, calculating how it moves, fluctuates, and oscillates. Everything is going to be like between 150 pips to 200 pips. So what you do, how to exit, you want to say, okay, in between that 200 or 150 pips, I need, what do I need? Okay, you might say, okay, I need 75 pips, I need 50 pips. In my case, I do need 75 pips of that move. I don't go 100 pips. I need 75. Once I get my 75 pips, I'm out. And I go wait for the day it goes over again, which is gonna happen in another 1 week time. Look at this entry. This is a perfect entry. A very perfect entry. This is not a wrong entry. You understand? This is as it happens. And look, my 75 pips. This is my 75 pips range. Take profit. My 75 pips take profit range. Okay, this activation just happened today. If you can see the time, and I believe that today is Friday, and before the close of today, I'm hitting my target. And once I hit my target, I don't stress myself anymore. I go and wait until the day the moving average will cross over again. And let me tell you something. The moving average crossover, when I talk about my EA, it's not like it trades for me or it trades for you. Okay, what it does is that it helps you to be right inside the market at the right time, and then open the trade while that move is about to happen. And what you do, I said, okay, this is a 75 pips take profit, and when it get to 50 pips, by the time it's getting around here 50 pips, okay, this man stop loss is gonna lock this break even, and then we'll be waiting to go and take profit. You see, it also depends on you, how you go to go manage your business. That is what we are talking about. You need to know how to manage your business also. Not you want to rely some responsibility on the kind of EA. The EA opens the market for you. It gives you advantage to get the best market price at that time. Okay, then what you do is you manage the business. Though based on my EA, there's nothing to manage because it's been programmed properly. Okay, by the time we are getting 50 pips, this Mr. Stop Loss will come and lock itself up, lock break even, and all I'm waiting for is what? To get my profit and leave. You know, those days when somebody wanna be the one to take 100% moves of the market is gone. Because when you plan to take the 100% move of the market, you still got to be the one to continue to lose when it turns around and go against you. Understand? Let's put those mathematics together and have a clear vision of how the price move on a chart, on the time frame you are. That is what you want to put in your head. You understand? Okay, as you see me gonna build that stuff over here, this man moving average crossover, I base it on this moving average crossover, and now it's activate my order. It's moving properly. You understand? So before I went to do these things, you know, I've been through a lot of things, thinking that yeah, I'm a good trader. Hey, I'm a good trader, man. Yeah, today I've put a big lot size. I've make a couple of $100, couple of $1,000 within a few hours. Yes, I've done those things, but still, because the human will never be perfect, you do same next time, a big wave will come and take that money away from you. Because we are human, we are not perfect. But when you go think about it, that yes, you want to get those emotion out of it, you want to remove those greed out of it, you just want to base something on a standard rule, you're going to dominate the market within a short period of time. This thing I've built, I've been using it for a couple of months now, probably 6-7 months now, and it's been doing great for me, you know. So I think the purpose of this video is just to show you the performance of this EA that I've gone to build. And thank you so much. Stay tuned, and I know some of you would like to see result. I will show you result very soon. Thank you. And I'm gonna post this EA somewhere for people who will need it, and I think I will post the link under the video when it's ready. Right now I'm thinking of building a page for it. Yeah, when I finish building the page, I'll put the link of the page below this video. It's gonna be the only link that will be below this video. No other link will be below this video. Below this video will be the link of this EA only. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful trading day. Take care.